In the sunniest part of the forest lived a little fox named Finn. Finn was bouncy, playful, and full of stories. He had soft, reddish-orange fur and the bushiest tail you've ever seen. He loved to chat, he loved to brag, and he loved being the center of attention. "Guess what I did today?" he'd say, bouncing over to his friends. "I jumped over the tallest mushroom, and I raced a butterfly, and I found the juiciest berry." His friends, like Ollie the owl, Mia the mouse, and Benny the bear, would smile, but they often wished Finn would listen, just for a little bit. Sometimes, when Mia tried to share a story about finding a shiny pebble, Finn would interrupt, "Oh, but I found a pebble twice as shiny." When Benny the bear started explaining a new game, Finn would cut in, "I know a better game. Let's play my game." It made his friends feel a little sad, like their words were just floating away on the wind. One bright morning, all the animals were buzzing with excitement. They were planning a big forest picnic. Everyone had a job. Mia the mouse was in charge of gathering sweet berries. Benny the bear was collecting crunchy nuts. And Ollie the owl, who sat high up in his tree, was the official weather watcher. "Listen, everyone," Ollie hooted softly. "The leaves are rustling in a funny way, and the clouds on the horizon look a bit gray. A storm might be heading our way this afternoon." But Finn was too busy to listen. He was practicing his most fantastic dance moves for the picnic. He twirled and he leaped, imagining how everyone would clap for him. "A storm? Pish-posh!" Finn scoffed, not even looking up at Ollie. "It's a perfect sunny day for a picnic and for my amazing dancing." He was so sure he knew best. The picnic was wonderful. The sun was warm, the berries were sweet, and the nuts were delicious. Finn, of course, was showing off his dance. He spun on one paw, he wiggled his bushy tail, and he hopped from one spot to another. "Look at me! Look at me!" he chirped happily. But as he danced, the sky started to change. Big, dark clouds rolled in, covering the sun like a giant blanket. The other animals noticed right away. "Ollie was right," whispered Mia. "We need to find shelter." Benny the bear quickly started packing up the food, and all the little animals scurried under a big, leafy bush. But Finn, he just kept on dancing and laughing. "A little cloud can't stop me," he declared. He didn't see his friends waving for him to join them. He didn't feel the first big drop of rain that landed right on his nose. And then, splat, plop, drip, drop, drip, the sky opened up, and heavy rain began to pour down. The ground turned into slippery, squishy mud. Finn tried to run for cover, but his paws got stuck. He pulled and he tugged, but he was trapped in the gooey mud, getting wetter and colder by the second. "Help!" he cried out. "I'm stuck!" Hearing his call, his friends peeked out from under the bush. Even though Finn hadn't listened, they were still his friends. Benny the bear found a strong branch, and Ollie the owl guided him. "Finn," Ollie said calmly, his voice clear even in the rain. "Listen carefully. Grab onto the end of this branch, and Benny will pull you out. Just listen to our instructions." For the first time, Finn was completely quiet. He listened. He did exactly as he was told. He grabbed the branch, and with a big tug from Benny, he was free from the mud. Shivering but safe, Finn looked at his friends. "You were right, Ollie," he said softly. "I should have listened. I'm so sorry." That day, Finn learned a very important lesson. From then on, He wasn't just a fox who loved to talk. He became the fox with the best ears in the forest. He listened to Mia's stories. He learned Benny's new games. And he always paid attention when Ollie shared his wisdom. Listening, he discovered, was a special kind of magic that helped everyone stay safe and happy together. Thanks so much for watching with us. If you loved Finn's story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun adventures. See you next time.